Hello to all of my beautiful, sweet people out there, my viewers, my collective, and welcome back to another reading by yours truly, Andromeda Tarot, and my name is Andrea. All right, and of course today we are going to be getting into it with another love reading. And if anybody's interested to know, I will start doing astrological readings after the new year, basically. Okay, and the first question that I would like to ask is, how is the person on my collective's mind feeling about the collective? All right, how is the person on my collective's mind feeling about the collective? How is the person on my collective's mind feeling about the collective? How is the person on my collective's mind feeling about the collective? How is the person on my collective's mind feeling about the collective? Had some cards want to come out. How is the person on my collective's mind feeling about the collective? How is the person on my collective's mind feeling about the collective? How is the here we go. We have the Seven of Cups. So as far as how this person feels about the collective, they feel like the collective has a lot of options, is keeping their options open, is having trouble making a decision, is what I'm hearing with this. How is the person, and we have the Three of Swords. All right, and so with the Three of Swords, as far as the person on the collective's mind, how they're feeling about the collective, they feel like there has been hurt caused by the collective, some sort of grief, some sort of breakup, some sort of situation that one is feeling hurt over. Okay. All right, and let me get some clarifying cards here with the Love Oracle. How is the person on the collective's mind feeling about the collective? How is the person on my collective's mind feeling about the collective? How is the person on my collective's mind feeling about the collective? How is the person on my collective's mind feeling about the collective? The cards used to just fly right out for me. I don't know what my problem is. How is it? Here we go. Okay. We have hopeless, sinking, despair, falling apart. So, like the Three of Swords mentions, there is definitely some sort of feeling of hopelessness, sadness, despair in regards to how they feel about you, collective. We have rejection, abandoned, dismissed, irrational fear. All right, so they are feeling abandoned by you, rejected by you. There may be some sort of irrational fear taking place as to why their mind is going to this place. If it isn't a fear that is, you know, something's already occurring. We have pain, apprehensive, afraid, cautious. All right, and so as far as how the person on the collective's mind is feeling about the collective, it seems as if they are, they've already lost you, or they feel like they're losing you, is what I'm hearing with all of this. Okay. And now I want to know how the collective is feeling about the person on their mind. How is my collective feeling about the person on their mind? How is my collective feeling about the person on their mind? How is my collective feeling about We have the Five of Pentacles. And we have the World. And then below that, we also had the High Priestess. All right, how is the collective feeling about the person on their mind? I've never gotten the Five of Pentacles in this Crow Tarot before, so I'm actually really excited to read this card here. All right, the Five of Pentacles tells the story of two different groups of crows. The first group is comfortable and warm, roosting in the tree. The second group battles the headwind as they hop along the frozen ground, unable to see that relief is just a short distance away. The crows on the ground may have lost everything, but they take comfort in the fact that they still have each other. This card serves as a reminder that even when all appears lost, there are still opportunities if we look for them. It also serves as a reminder to feed your spirit by focusing less on materialism and more on relationships, okay? And so as far as how the collective is feeling about the person on their mind, it seems like maybe there was some sort of a loss, but that you are doing this to perhaps better yourself. And it is a reminder that even though if everything appears to be lost, then there are still opportunities if you are looking for them. And so to keep a positive mindset. All right, and then as far as how the collective is feeling about the person on their mind, we have number 2, the High Priestess, keywords intuition, spirit guides, divine guidance, magic, element water. So that is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. The High Priestess takes the spark created by the magician and transforms the idea into tangible reality. Like a shadow passing in the night, her energy is present and can be felt in the gut, but not always seen. Her intuitive power lies in the spiritual unconscious, allowing the High Priestess to soar back and forth through the veil, bringing her divine knowledge perched on the moon and surrounded by the 4 suits. Your connection with the High Priestess is active at this time and should be utilized. She comes ready to deliver the answers you seek through dreams and symbols. Pay attention, she is with you. And so as far as how the collective is feeling about the person on their mind, you definitely think very highly of this person. You think that they're a very intuitive person, somebody who's good at communicating, somebody who is loyal, somebody who knows what they want in this world and knows how to manifest what they want as well. And then we have the World, card number 21. Successful completions, end of a journey, wholeness, element earth, so that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Dancing with the laurel wreath, the crow celebrates. She is surrounded by the 4 fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, symbolizing the 4 seasons that mark the passage of time. The World is the last card of the major arcana and represents the successful and fruitful end of a journey, one that you have charted since your very first step. The World symbolizes a time of great joy and relief because the hard work you have invested is finally paid off. It is time to revel in the glory of a job well done. And so as far as how you're feeling about the person on your mind, you definitely feel like they're a well-rounded person. It seems as if that they are independent, they are happy within themselves, they're abundant, a hard worker, and so I'm not sure if this is just how you're feeling about this person or if it's also like if you're already working on a relationship with this person, or if this is a person that you are interested in starting a relationship with. And let me get some clarifying cards for this as well. All right, how is the collective feeling about the person on your mind? We have depth, awareness, importance, value. When I see this, I think of twin flame as well, but you definitely have deep feelings for the person on your mind. You hold a lot of value to them. I think of fire signs also, so that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well. We have divine masculine, yang, masculine energy. So you think of this person as your other half, whether masculine or feminine. You find them to be a good match for you. And then speaking of a match, a lit match, they light your fire is what I'm hearing. Okay, so definitely some opposing energies here as far as how you're feeling about the person on your mind versus how the person on your mind is feeling about you. All right, and then now I want to know how my collective is feeling about themselves. And I'm going to do this with my Wild Unknown Animal Spirit book here, or cards. All right, how is the collective feeling about themselves? How is my collective feeling about themselves? How is my collective? Okay, I dropped a bunch of cards. The only card that came out facing up is Scorpion. Now this could be Scorpio energy, but I'm going to go ahead and read this as far as how my collective is feeling about themselves. Scorpion. So this is fire energy, and so that would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If I can find the darn card now. Camel, gazelle, cheetah, tiger, cobra, zebra, lion, elephants. Well, there is the Scorpion. Give me a moment. I apologize. Fast forward through this if you'd like. Lizard. There it is. Okay. Passionate, competitive, tends towards isolation. The Scorpion is a passionate and determined creature. Their career is very important to them, as are a few select friends. Sometimes the Scorpion's heat festers and they focus on an unresolved event from the past, usually a situation where they were left feeling burned. The Scorpion card says it's time to come clean about your feelings so everyone can heal and you can get back to your usual fiery but fun self. When in balance, wild and free, fierce. When out of balance, jealous, resentful, unresolved. To bring into balance, honesty, and forgiveness. And so as far as how the collective's feeling about themselves, it sounds like you have something that you are wanting to open up about in life, so that in order to maintain balance and be wild and free, you would have to be honest about something and forgiving as well. And if you are currently on this out of balance energy, you would know this by feelings of jealousy, resentment, or some sort of unresolved feeling inside of you that you feel like you have something where you need to resolve, whether it be by a conversation with somebody, an apology, being open and honest with someone. Okay, that's what I'm getting with that. And now I want to know how the person on the collective's mind is feeling about themselves. All right. How is the person on my collective's mind feeling about themselves? How is the person person on my collective's mind feeling about themselves? How is the person on my collective's mind? Oh, we have the tarantula. I believe this is another fire energy. There we go. At a crossroads. I have trouble with my R's and my W's, so I apologize. You might catch that throughout my readings. At a crossroads, claiming life's purpose. The tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose, or dharma. A habit or routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream, yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention. In order to find true happiness, you must choose dharma. Until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. The tarantula hovers patient and calm, like an old friend that knows your inner soul. It already knows you'll choose wisely. When in balance, follows intuition. When out of balance, hesitates, over intellectualizes to bring into balance, daily journaling. And so as far as how your person is feeling about themselves, they feel like they're at a crossroads in their life. And during this crossroads, they are needing to focus their energy on trusting their own intuition. And so this may involve them focusing their energy on themselves. If there is some sort of silence or no communication within this connection with this person. And now I kind of want to know what the future of this connection will look like. And with that, I'm going to do the Woodland Wardens Oracle here. All right, what does the future outlook of this connection look like? Ooh. We have the Goat and Willow, overcoming obstacles. Okay, and so that's a pretty good sign, I would say. Overcoming obstacles is the future outlook of this connection. So let me go ahead and read this. This is number 11. That number could be significant for you. Okay, the goat is a symbol of balance, jumping with ceaseless energy, perching easily on even the narrowest footholds. Its vitality and grace are enviable. The willow is a symbol of mourning, often appearing on gravestones. In Greek mythology, willows are said to mark the entrance to the underworld. When combined, the goat and willow show us that there may be losses to suffer, but we can overcome them with renewed energy and the right balance. Upright, a recent loss may have you feeling down, or a new unfortunate obstacle may have appeared in your path. Realign yourself with your goals to regain control of the situation. How can I better achieve balance in my life? How can I plan ahead to navigate the obstacles in my path? Okay, and so it sounds like there are some obstacles when it comes to this connection. There may have even been a separation, since this is mentioning a loss having you feeling down and obstacles appearing in the path. And so just remembering to ask yourself, how can you achieve a balance in life, achieve a balance in this relationship, and then make a plan so that you can navigate this relationship better, whether it be the relationship that you're in, the relationship you're in separation with, or the relationship that you want. Okay. All right, so that's pretty good. And let me just get some clarifying cards for the future outlook of this connection. What is the future? Let me try again. I put some cards on top and those just fell off. What is the future outlook of this connection? We have finality, farewells, leave behind, closure. And so there is a chance that there was a breakup with a connection and that is, I guess, the final straw, maybe. What is the future outlook of this connection? Okay. Got a few cards that came out. We have past life, deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons. And so what I'm hearing is the connection that there may have been a separation with. It was some sort of a karmic relationship meant to teach you lessons for a future connection. We have obsession, infatuation, adoration, addiction. Perhaps when it came to this relationship that ended, maybe there was this type of toxic energy in the relationship. We have peace, harmony, and friendship. And so what I'm hearing is that this is the type of relationship that you're seeking. Perhaps this is the type of relationship you're seeking within yourself, which typically is a good idea, especially if you are ending a relationship with someone where there was a lot of toxic traits. Then you definitely want to find peace and harmony and happiness within yourself before moving on to any other type of relationship. And then we have mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost soul, okay? And so yeah, definitely needing to find some sort of peace in order to understand yourself better, to no longer be in victim mentality and to no longer feel lost in life, okay? Let me see, anything else? I kind of want to know what future action this person will be making towards my collective, or that my collective will be making towards the person on their mind. Okay, what future action will this person be making towards the collective, or my collective be making? All right, and so what I'm seeing is the Four of Swords. And so with this energy is talking about this type of energy. So basically they are going to be going within to find peace, balance, and harmony within themselves. And then let me see. What action will the person on the collective's mind be making towards the collective in the next 3 months? We have the Eight of Wands, all right? And so definitely some sort of movement, communication. I'm seeing a balance. I'm seeing romantic interest, happy feelings involved with this movement. And then let me just get some clarifying cards here. What future action will the person on the collective's mind be making towards the collective in the next 3 months? Okay, we have longing, craving, aching, wanting. So this is probably going to be a lot of what causes this movement. And we have pride, arrogance, ego, stubborn. And so what I'm hearing with this is after they go within, they get over this pride and the longing, that they are going to make a move towards you when they are feeling happy and are ready for a romantic relationship. That's what I'm hearing with that. when I see a tiger, I always see something good with the tiger. I believe this is divine feminine energy. Definitely an energy of strength and energy of, to me, beauty. Tigers are really beautiful, majestic beasts. Beautiful. All right, and I'll go ahead and wrap it up here. I thank you all so much who have been watching my readings, liking, subscribing to my channel. If you're on TikTok, following, liking, all of that good stuff. It certainly is a pleasure doing these readings for you guys. I am set up here in a different room in my house now, and so eventually I will get this room better set up for my readings. Right now it's pretty empty. But aside from that, I thank you all once again, and I hope that you all have a beautiful, lovely Sunday. Bye, guys.